Now, guys, we all know the state of this world. We all know what goes on when dating these confused 304s with all types of issues: BPD, NPD, anxiety, depression, weirdness. We all know what it's like juggling these 304s nowadays, boy. We all know what it's like. It's a hellhole. It's you're investing your currency and getting nothing in return for the most part. You got to take a risk on it every fucking time. So we all know that it's absolute dog shit, and we have no one else to blame but women themselves. I genuinely believe. But anyways, I'm gonna explain things that because as bad as they are, bro, you still gotta try. You still gotta get up every day. You still gotta try. You gotta try to make something work. And some are worse than others, but a lot of women today have issues. But anyways, things that are gonna make you look weak when dating these women is, and I say this because, bro, it can't be easy for us nowadays. Like, God couldn't just give us that. It's not easy today. The reason they have so many issues is because of all the bullshit they're doing and all the issues they have that come with this: anxiety, depression, BPD, NPD, bipolar. Like, the list goes on. A lot of them are whacked in the head by. And it's fine to have a few lingering issues here and there. You can get over yourself. Life gets in the way. But these women, bro, for the most part, some of them are real bad. And some of them are just, they're doing the stupidest shit, bro. And they wonder why they're so whacked out. Half of them should be in Unit 9. But when dealing with them, bro, like, there's one thing you have to do. And there's certain things that are going to make you look weak when dating these women. And that is being forceful. As a man, bro, you can't, when it comes to women, you cannot force things. You can't pester her to hang out. Any amount, because, bro, sometimes women are going to put the pressure on you to overextend yourself. And if women are trying to get you to go through these little loopholes, to over pursue, also she can disqualify you. When they're trying to make you do more because they're giving you a hard time because they have all these issues, that's why they do it in the first place. Women that are making you jump through these loopholes, women who are trying to make you over pursue, they have issues in the first place. So mistakes men make is going through with that, and you're trying to force things. You're trying to see her when she's trying to pull back, and you're trying to get it going more. You cannot do this. As a man, you cannot force anything, bro. You have to be like completely detached. You can deal with her. You can talk to her. But you have to be detached at all times. Like, you can be cool with her for a month. You guys can be on perfect terms for a month, 2 months, whatever. And she can just start to do things that you've never seen before. You have to be prepared for this, bro. You have to be prepared for this, and for you yourself to pull back. To give that space, to give that time to breathe. You don't want to suffocate it and come on to it more because they're kind of pulling away. They're trying to test you. They're trying to do all this stuff. It's going to make you look weak. It's going to make you look needy. This is the worst mistake men make, and to have this constant connection with this woman because you guys had this really good connection built up, right? You guys were intertwined. You guys were connected. You guys were on very good terms. You guys were talking all the time. And when they pull that plug, bro, they pull that plug. And it's going to be on you what you do when something like this happens. And like I said, man, the worst thing you can do is smother that. The worst thing you can do is try harder. You have to try less. You have to pull back. When women are trying to get you in that position, because they have issues in the first place, let's not get it twisted. Women who are ready, women who are healthy, they're not gonna do this. I promise you guys, bro. They're not gonna do this. Most women today have issues, so most women you deal with are gonna do some stupid shit because they have issues in the first place, and they're out of their minds. But still, when you deal with somebody like that, it can mess with your mind, it can mess with your emotional state, it can mess with your well-being, it can mess with your state of mind, which is gonna make you weak, which is going to make you needy, which is going to make you do things that you wouldn't normally do. And you don't even realize, bro, they're literally putting you in this position. And when they put you in this position because they're out of their minds, now you're out of position because they're out of position. So she's out of position already and she exposes herself. And you're out of position because you're trying to go after her because she's out of position. Now you're out of position. Now everything's all messed up. She's going to pull away even further. You're going to lose her, and boom. So what you do is when they do this, bro, you have no other choice but to pull back, say nothing, do nothing, keep living your life as if nothing even happened with this person to begin with. Give them time. Sometimes, not all the time, some of these women are cooked for life. Sometimes, some of these women need to go through some shit. And they need a little space, they need a little time. Maybe they built things up with you, but all of a sudden, they're kind of creating distance because they just know, bro, something's not right. And it's not with you, it's with them. Something's not right. They don't feel right, something's just off. So, what you gotta do is pull back. And do nothing and say nothing and keep living your life. And I'm going to tell you, she's going to be back. And you're not waiting for her. She can return and you'll have a response. That's perfectly fine. But you're not waiting for her. You're going to move on with your life. And you're going to deal with whoever you deal with, bro. And if you get something else going on in the meantime, then you do. And that's how it's going to be. Because we're not waiting for nobody, bro. The best thing that's going to appear, the best thing that's in our best interest, that makes sense, that is what we're going to go with. And some women's going to get left behind. And that's how it's going to be. Because we have to do what's best for us, guys. Gentlemen, we have to do what's best for us. In this crazy world, we can't be, bro. Life moves quick. People today act like they have forever. Women that are in 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and even 25, they act like they have forever and things are just going to be the way they are, as if they're not going to get old and are going to be desired a lot less. Bro, once women even get to the age of like 23, they're starting to slowly be desired less and taken less seriously. Because the amount of experience they have by that time, you're starting to look gross. Bro, there's women that are 19 that are starting to look gross already. And it's because they have a higher body count than me. And I just turned 30 this summer. I'm a 30-year-old dude, bro. And there's women out here that are 19 that have a higher body count than me. It's insane. Like, it's insane. And they're absolutely ruined. They won't even admit it. They don't even know it yet, but yes, you are. You're absolutely ruined. You and all the fun you want to have, you can just kiss that goodbye because you're gone. They're done, bro. They're just going to keep living their life. They're just going to keep having their fun and live this selfish little life all for them. And one day it's gonna hit, bro. They're gonna wish they did shit right. They're gonna wish they had discipline. They're gonna wish they committed to things that actually matter and not their little ball pit of fun. Cause fun don't matter. It's here today and it's gone tomorrow. It's like a puff of a cigarette. Now, did that do you any good? No. Did it give you a little nicotine buzz? Probably. Was it fun when you did it? Maybe. Was it good for you though? What about now? What about later on? Is it good for you? No. Is it good for these little younger females, bro, to be sleeping around and jumping on a different digging stick every other day of the week? No. Was it fun for them in the moment to have these new experiences, to never do this stuff before, and now they're doing it all the time? Is it fun for them in the moment? It might be. But is it good for them, and is it good for them later on? No. Do they cry the next night? Yes. Yes, they do. I've seen it happen, bro. Women get with guys in school and stuff, and it's like they probably had a few drinks and stuff one night on a Saturday night, and like that same night after they sleep with this dude, bro, they're crying because of what they done. They didn't even want to do it. They're just out of their minds. And they make these stupid mistakes. And the thing is, the women that are really damaged, bro, you can make a mistake and slip up. You'll be fine. But you won't be fine when you go through all these mistakes. You're never learning from it. You just keep doing it. You keep telling yourself, YOLO, YOLO, YOLO. You only live once. Have fun, girl. You're young. You can have fun, girl. You're young. You're young. You're young. That's the worst fucking shit that they could possibly hear and apply to their life. Imagine if we were young dudes, which we were at one point. Not that we're not still youthful, but imagine if we were 19, 20 years old and it's like, oh man, just have fun, bro. It's like, yeah, man, let's just smoke weed. Let's just drink alcohol. Let's just get these bitches, bro. Let's just do all this stuff, bro. All throughout our 20s, man. Yeah, man, we're young. Let's just have fun. And we don't chase our goals. We don't chase our ambitions. We don't chase any of that stuff. We chase fun. We chase pleasure. You know what happens? You are screwed later on. You have no money saved. You don't have any properties owned. You don't have your own house. You'd be lucky to have a shit one-bedroom apartment. You'd be lucky to have that in today's economy if you have no ambition. You'd be lucky to have that. Most people don't even have that, bro. They got a roommate. They still live with their parents. Something stupid. Because you had no ambition. No money saved. You don't cut your own place. You drive a shit box. And it's not that it's just about material things, but you just get the point. You got no results. You're old now. You got no results. You're far behind. This is what I'm saying, bro. Why is it any different with women? It's not. You're a useless dude, bro, if you lived your life in your 20s stupidly. You're a borderline useless dude. You got nothing to offer to nobody. You don't got a good setup. Nothing. You got nothing going on. And if you're young, well, you're young. You probably shouldn't have that just yet, but you're going to have to grind in your 20s to be able to have that in your mid to later 20s. And you will have that if you grind since 19 or 20 years old and you don't have all that stupid fun and don't spend all your money. Because a lot of people, bro, they're young, they'll work and they'll spend all their money, all their money, all their money, all their money. No savings, fun, 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 fun. They get older and you know what they have? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They have nothing to show for it. Nothing. So if women do the same thing in reverse, they have no ambition, They don't take life seriously. They say things like they never want to grow up. They just want things handed to them. They just want to travel the world. It's not realistic. Like, what are you going to do? You have nothing going for you. You have not a damn thing going for yourself. And you know what they're going to do? They're going to do everything, bro. They're going to put it all on the line. They're going to do a lot of stupid shit. They might have fun. They might have all these experiences. But guess what? They live their young years single, having all this experience. And now you're not wanted. Because you're not a woman that preserved herself. You're not a pure woman. You have no purity whatsoever. It's like you're just for the streets of everywhere. They go all over the place, bro, sleeping with different men in different countries and different places. They have nothing to show for it. No savings, broker than a joke. No education. Nothing. And they think everything's going to be fine, bye. They think everything is going to be fine, bye. Wrong. And even women who take the career path, they go to college. Very few have boyfriends. And the ones that do and the ones that keep them are actually the better women. As for the others, a lot of them like to stay single. A lot of them go out to the same places every weekend. And I've seen them, bro. I've seen how these younger women operate nowadays. They're going in a different cab with a different guy every other weekend, and you literally see it in plain sight, and it's like, bro, that's fucking disgusting. That is disgusting. And you know what they have to say to us? Oh, just let me live. Let me have my fun. Let me just do this and all this shit. That's all you hear them say. It's like they never want to be told the truth. They don't want to hear it. They just want to have fun. They just want to live. They don't want to be judged. That's just not how the world works. That's a delusional fantasy. They want their cake and they want to eat yours too. You know what they want to do, guys? They want to manipulate, and we're putting our foots so far down. Because you know what they do? The second that their fun is up, the second that they want to, they have a feeling inside of themselves now. They have God's calling now. That they want to settle down now. They want to commit now. They want to live that life now. They want to do it right now. I had my fun. I want to do this now. And now you know what they do? They start to try to manipulate you. They start the whole process of trying to manipulate a good man who has a lot of good shit going. And you know what? That good man that you guys want, who makes probably a lot of money, who probably looks good, who's probably a top tier male, he don't want you. Why would a man that worked his ass off while you were just going nuts, having all these experiences, having sex with many different guys, going crazy, why would a guy that dedicated his whole life, who built his life, want somebody like yourself? A used up cat who's out of her mind, who has issues, who is undeserving, who is undisciplined, who is just gross. Why would he want that when he is the top of the creme? The creme of the crop of the creme. You're a bottom of the barrel. You're a used to be. You're only a girl that used to have potential. And you know what you did? You kissed it goodbye. It's gone. And this is why we talk about this stuff. This is why we talk about this stuff. To save y'all 304s from y'all selves. And you don't listen. They don't listen, bro. You can do what you want, girl. You can do what you want. You can do what you want. We're just trying to tell you. What happens later on, you know? We're just trying to tell you that. I'd hate to see that happen to you. That's why we tell you that. Because we're looking out for you. It's not about force. It's not about being controlling and trying to stop a woman from living and all this shit, bro. Like, all these excuses they make, they don't understand what comes later on, bro. They never do. You see the same women at every single age make the same mistakes as many women that was your age one time. And now the younger ones are coming and you see them doing the same shit. And it's like, no, don't do it. And they don't listen. And they do it. And then later on, like even in a couple of years, bro, they're like ugly now. You're not even attractive. You're just gone. And you'll never be the same. You can start to live flawlessly right now and you'll still not be attractive. That's how serious this shit is, bro. Women don't understand. They don't understand, man. And like I said, we don't do this to try to prevent them from living. We don't do it because of that, bro. We actually do it because it's in their best interest. Like, y'all don't have to be single to live your life. They choose to be because you know what they want to do? They want to experience different things. Also known as different men with different backgrounds and religions and different races and different... You guys know what? And women who don't want to do that, they get a boyfriend and they don't sleep around and they still travel. They still do this, they still do that. But the women that want to stay single, boy, y'all already know what they're doing. There's a reason they're doing it. They want their cake and they want to eat yours too. But here's the thing. They're very, very sneaky and manipulative. Don't fall for it. Don't commit to one of those girls later on. Do not do it. Do not do it, bro. They're going to fool you into something. Don't do it. Let them be single for the rest of their damn lives, boy. Because that is what they deserve. They don't deserve a good man. They deserve a loser because they have become one themselves. And you can't take them seriously. Like, you literally cannot do it. You can't. Like, you're not hot. You're just not. We know what you done. You did too much. And you're not hot. And you know what these women's going to do when they know you don't want them? They're going to start to shame you. And it's all because they can't seal the deal. They can't get what they want. And they envy you because of it. They're going to envy your value. They're going to envy that you're a better human being than them. All the way around the board. You just are. In every metric. And it's because you've done the work. And they have not. You're on a different level. And they don't deserve you. And you know it, bro. You can smell these women a mile away. Do not deal with the women, bro, that don't excite you. Do not deal with them. Don't do it. If you're not excited about a female, bro, don't take her seriously. Do not take her seriously. But anyways. Yeah. A lot of this shit, bro, is really about women. Most of it's not even about us. But there is certain things that will make you look weak as a man. And you certainly cannot chase these females, bro. Most of them have issues, and they're going to play these games to try to make you do this shit. As soon as this stuff starts, bro, you just have to stop talking. You just have to pull away. You got to go even further away, and you got to start to make them chase. And if they don't, they lost you, and they lost the prize. They're not the prize. They lost the prize, which is yourself. You're going to end up getting something better. They're going to end up getting something worse. That's how it's going to end. And that's how this shit goes by. Keep it trucking. But anyways, that's it with this video. I'll see you guys in the next. God willing, God bless. And we'll see y'all at the top.